Boy,
We live in here.
you know, that's how
Back
we
in
like
it.
to keep it. That's how we like to keep it, bro. We've been getting busy this year, man.
Oh,
we really
yeah.
been getting it going.
A lot of live action in the studio, on the road, in the meet and greets at the what do we got? Food trucks. I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff as a QTM
Like my boy
media.
Kev say, motion.
Yeah.
Motion.
Yeah.
If you're not with the gang, what the is you doing? Week one.
Gang, long as you fuck with the gang, everything gon' be okay. If you see us coming and walking your way, you best say what up to the gang. If you got a problem, then we on the way. Don't nobody fuck with the gang, long as you fuck with the gang, everything gon' be okay. If you see us coming and walking your way, you best say what up to the gang. If you got a problem, then we on the way. Don't nobody fuck with the gang. I'm with the G-A-N-G, my nigga Shell, TMNT, we blowing up like TNT. We hit the top, no calling my phone. You'll get dial tones and AT&T. Pretty blue skies is all I can see. You with the gang, you get it for free. Ain't no disguise, just me and the guys until I D-I-E, watch me get fancy. My girl a Bentley, your girl a Camry. That ain't a candy, that's just a Cammy. We don't need candy, ain't nothing sweet. I got a space on the top shelf next to my granny, that's for my Grammys. I feel like Penny, how my family proud, yeah.
Big motion.
Man.
A lot of motion. You
I'm
know
liking
what I
how
mean?
we doing this, man. I like to just shout out everybody that's been rocking with the little QTM movement, man. We've been really getting
yeah.
a lot of love, man. I appreciate it.
Wouldn't be here without y'all. I mean, we got a lot of viewers, we got a lot of interviewees, we got a lot of interviewers, you know what I mean?
It's
We
really
got,
popping, man.
yeah.
I really want to know what y'all think, man. Y'all hit them comments up, message us or whatever, and let us know what type of stuff y'all want to see from us. Let us know who to tap in with, who to go and touch base with.
Yeah, we always
Qualified
trying
to motivate,
to expand our clientele, you know what I
expand
mean?
reach.
Yeah. One thing I am excited about, y'all finally got us enough advice questions for us to get a little segment in later on today.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm
That's what we
seeing
love.
them trickling in.
See y'all tapping in.
The viewer love, that listener love.
I like that.
However you get the podcast, you know, y'all send your advice question in. We'll get to them eventually.
What's been new with you, Playboy?
Man, work's picking up lately. We got big projects going on. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Been hitting the gym with old Kev Sorvo.
I'll meet y'all in there one day.
Oh man, I can't wait. You know, we've been trying to get you in there,
I
but
need to get back in the gym, but
Yes,
man,
sir.
I just be so tired.
sweating them out in the sauna.
I be so tired.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You sit in that sauna, you get a workout just sitting down, man. You know, you gotta barely put no work into it. Just gotta get there. But I don't think where you live now has got that spot at the gym like you need though.
I got a gym.
Yeah, you got one.
But I don't know if I say that ain't the proper equipment.
It's probably like 2 people max. I'd say we could get something good going in there. But you show up and there's somebody else in there. If they're not just like on the bike or on the treadmill, you kind of just need to show up a little bit later. You know, let them get their thing in.
Hell yeah.
That's how it was when I was over there. How you liking the new spot? I mean, we're not gonna air them out or nothing, but
man,
Tropicana
just moved
moved
into a new
down
spot, man. I
down
don't
the
know.
road a ways.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I'm in the new spot, but it's moving is rough, bro.
I moved
It's
a
rough.
lot of
It's
times.
a rough process.
Yeah, man, you didn't even ask me for no help.
You just thugged it.
Just thugged it out.
Yeah. See, the thing is, bro, the best part about moving is, you know what I'm saying? You're in a new spot. Your new place ain't stained with all them demons.
But you know, like, not yours yet.
Nah.
But it's staying with somebody's.
No, I'm just saying them walls ain't seen, you know what I'm saying? Them walls ain't seen all your shame yet.
Not yours. But
Not yours.
That's what I'm saying. When I walked in your new place for the first time, it just took me all the way back, man. It looks so similar to so many college spots I moved in and out of and been in and out of. I mean, you know, them walls have seen some demons for real.
Demons.
That's crazy stuff. College living, sharing roommates for the first time, sharing space for the first time. You really figure out
So I
what.
went ahead and just did it without it. It's like, let me get my own spot this time. I mean, it was nice having a roommate, but it's better having your own piece.
I mean, me personally, that's the best situation I've ever been in, is living on my own. But like, you really do learn by living with other people that your definition of something and their definition of something can be completely different. And like,
Always.
I think
Different backgrounds, man. It's all that's weird. You're just moving in with a stranger.
that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, my definition of clean, your definition of clean, my definition of a relationship, your definition of a relationship could be two completely different things. And they're like, you say relationship, and they're thinking one thing, and you're thinking something completely different. Or like you say clean, like I want the house clean. You don't know what clean looks like to them, for real.
I might just wipe it down. You know, on the other hand, you might want to spray it,
Wipe
do
it
all
down.
this and that. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know.
we're all different, but we're all the same.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, if you really just like try to put yourself in their shoes a little bit, that will help you. That will help you every day in life. Anybody you connect with, try to put yourself in their shoes a little bit, even if you can't barely imagine
Help
it.
things
just
go
try.
smoother.
Yeah,
It'll help things go smoother.
definitely will.
We'll never be wanting to
But oh man, that
make that perspective change.
yeah, that's what be catching me off guard though. Is like when you approach somebody with like all the kindness in the world, like hey, how's it going? Like how are you? And they just like they look at you like they're dead in the soul. Like they're just like life's been giving them the.
They done gave up hope.
Bro, yes. And
They
you're
done
just like,
gave up hope.
oh, I don't even know. Like sometimes that takes all the
They
steam
know
out
they
of me.
gonna. This
bro.
is where they gonna be at for the rest of their life. They done gave up hope.
Yeah,
It's a sad thing to see.
life moves fast for real.
Poor bastards.
Oh, God. Nah, it's up
You
to
know what
me.
we
And
talking about, bro? You pull through that drive-through, man, and you see them dead in the face.
man, that's what I'm talking about too. It's that service.
Try to perk
industry.
them up. They don't,
When they're
have
not-
a nice day.
Yeah. Oh, rock bottom
Yeah.
almost. But at least they got a job. That's not rock bottom if you really even like
Still
you
in
can
the rat race. You still
yeah,
fighting.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta find something that means something to you.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I think, bro. Everybody says, oh, 9 to 5s aren't it. If you find the right one that's meaningful, one that you can stomach, that you can do every day, then it's worth it.
Yeah, and just like and find your own lane in that 9 to 5 because it's easy to be like this doesn't
This lane.
matter. Like you know, even if I don't do nothing, it's not gonna affect. Like if you do something though, it'll affect a lot of people.
Yeah.
You'll really see that come back to
I
you.
think that's everybody's problem. They don't realize we're all just put here to help people. I think I said
Yes.
that in another episode, but that's what it is. No matter what your job is, like whatever occupation you got, you're here to help people, from the janitor all the way to the president. Like your whole job is just to help people. Any job that you go and get is to help another person.
Honestly,
Y'all gotta realize that sooner than later, or we gonna be fucked.
that's what I'm saying. Like the one of the housekeepers in my job, like the happiest go lucky guy I know. Like he's always trying to like shoot the breeze with you and like hype you up and tell you about all the good stuff he's got going on. Like
That's somebody that's done went through something. All them happy people at work, they is just glad to be here,
Yes.
doing something.
and Buddy is
Simple.
wiping the toilets every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Having
Happy
a great
as can
time.
be.
That inspires me for
That's
real.
somebody, bro. I'm telling you.
But that's
Type of
another
people
thing is
that
like
had that rough upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They got to learn about life for real. They just content, happy with what they doing. That's how everybody need to learn to be.
And that's why I think like what we're doing is important, man. It's like your voice matters and what you got to say. So like if you put it out there in a positive way, you're gonna have a positive impact on people.
Every time.
Like today, I was getting out of the car at work and I saw some guy. He was like going into a building that is where I work, but not where I work. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't go in there, but I know people that have like that work in my company would go in there. And I never seen him before. I was like, that guy's lost. And I just looked over at him until he looked at me because I was getting out of my car and I was like, what's up, man? And he's like, can you tell me where the DMV is? I was like, yes, I can. You know what I
Doing
mean?
your due diligence as a citizen.
But but back in the day when I was on me time and me time only, I'd have been like, I'm not even gonna look at this guy
No
again.
time
I
for it.
hope he doesn't say nothing to me, man.
It's
But
all
I
about
really,
being aware of your flaws and trying to correct them.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I really helped that guy out, and I knew like I didn't know I was gonna help him out, but I got the opportunity just by like waiting around and looking his way a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to be aware of your surroundings,
Some people be.
man.
I
That's
hate seeing that, man. You get that. You get a person to wave to smile. They don't give you nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, it's
bruh. They like
deflating.
them depressed zoo animals.
that's Deflate Gate right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Flat.
jeez. Ah, man.
They be looking at you like the lions at the zoo, just depressed.
And it's like, what's going on, man? Let's sit here and talk about it, because I feel like 5 or 10 minutes we might be able to set you up on a better track. You know what I mean? Like what?
Some
what's
people
got
don't
you
want the
down?
help. You can only do so much.
That's facts. I
But to
mean,
get on a lighter note, man. What's up, man? What's your predictions for the foosball? We got that motherfucking hug it, chuck it football.
oh
About to
man,
start up, boy. It's
I've been
about
waiting-
football time.
I've been waiting to talk about this because my boy, like, I'm a Green Bay fan. I'm still gonna be a Green Bay fan, even though my boy Rodgers left me. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But because I've been a Green Bay fan for so long, I get to be an Aaron Rodgers fan. I really think he's about to turn the Jets all the way up.
Bro, they're not about to do nothing.
Oh, you have no idea, man. I think Rodgers, like, he had a lot of say in Green Bay, and they were really trying to get him some receivers, but not hard enough. I think them Jets know that he is the key. You know what I mean? Like,
Playoff run. That's what you're saying.
yes, bro.
Okay.
At least one playoff game. That's my
All right,
prediction.
bet.
At least one playoff game.
Bet.
They
You
might
know
lose it.
You know I'm rocking with them dirty birds.
Yeah.
I don't see us
talking-
doing too
you
much.
talking-
I ain't gonna lie.
was like-
Maybe I'm hoping for at least
You
one
talking about the
playoff game
Jets.
too.
Yeah.
Playboy. I'm hoping
Yeah.
for just one.
Who's even your quarterback now?
I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
I just after that Super Bowl, bro, I just took a break from the NFL, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to get into La La Land, but that's when I really was like, this really might be rigged right here, man. Because
Oh yeah,
that one, and when the Seahawks didn't run it in
it's
with
really about to
Marshawn
go up,
Lynch.
boy. You seen they ESPN? They inked like a $2 billion deal with like Penn Entertainment, like some sports betting stuff.
Oh, that
ESPN
sports
just
betting is
inked a
going
$2
out of
billion
control.
sports
I
betting
really-
deal. You know it's bro. That's why sports is terrible now because it's all written by bad writers.
Shout out Jamar, because he really, I mean, he's got the inside scoop on
Y'all
whatever.
follow
going
Sauce
on.
with the
Yeah,
plays,
he,
man.
he
got
got
the picks
plays.
jumping for y'all, man. Y'all go tap
Yeah.
in with him.
That's what I'm saying. It's too nerve wracking for me. I get too
Yeah, I'm
invested.
not a gambler.
I'm not a gambler. I've been to this casino.
I'm a
didn't even
rambler, not a
spin-
gambler.
Didn't even spin the block one time. I couldn't do it.
I was on vacation on the cruise. I hit the casino up. You know what I'm saying? They got a little casino
Out
in there.
there
I
on
spent
the
maybe
ocean.
40 or 60 bucks.
I guess if you count like the coin machines where, you know, like it's got the sliding rack and it's sliding.
Oh yeah, we got
quarters
busy at the Dave and
off.
Buster's.
Yeah.
That's about it, though.
If that's gambling. I gamble a little bit, but that's about it.
Hey, that's just as fun to me, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause I was just taking my little $20 and just playing until I ran out. Or every time I lost 20, like that was over the course of like 3 days or over the whole cruise. I'm saying. So I'd just take
wow.
$20.
So it wasn't
and-
like a 1 day 40 deal.
No, I'd take it $20. I'm playing. I'd win. You know, I'd play that $20 all the way out. Once I'm out,
Man, were you there when I won that, like, it was called like a drinking game from Dave and Buster's? It was like
nah.
okay, so it's like a T-bar and you swing the rings and it catches on the little hook. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I bought in my tickets because everything else seemed like BS. You know, like I was like, this, I'm not gonna use none of these cups or nothing. So got this little drinking game. I was like, that'll be fun with me and my neighbor having a little chill Thursday evening,
Parlay with
whatever it is, you know. And I got home and the ropes are too long. Like it hits the bottom of the base before it hits the hook. Like it.
Can't
I gotta
even
I
get
gotta
jiggy with that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to cut it up and tie it myself. It's gonna be off. Like it's just a hassle. I'm gonna have to throw that thing away, bro.
Not even worth it.
Not even worth it. But yeah, that's Dave and Buster's is a spot, bro.
Where an adult can be a kid.
What more do you need than that? They got
Got your liquor, food, games.
games on games. Games.
Did I
for
say? Did I
everybody.
mention they had liquor?
I think I might have heard
Let me get my feet off the furniture.
it. Don't want to break nothing in here, man. We always got the nicest spot in the studio thanks to old Slay the Mic. She really blessed
Can't
us.
thank them enough.
Can't thank him enough.
Can't thank them enough.
Nah.
I feel like a real podcast.
I was about to say, you see the material we're working with.
You know what I'm saying? Come
the
on, man.
Elegant background, the
Come on,
chairs. I mean, this
Come
is
on, man.
high class living.
Come on, man. We used to get it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? Now we rest on nice premium velvet, nigga.
Living lavish.
You know what I'm saying? We cold
and
with it. We
Appreciating
cold.
every second of it for real.
Stop playing with us. Really. Motion.
Motion. So what other news you got on this NFL season coming up?
Man. Stugging.
Stugging.
I don't know. I hope it's not a boring season. I've been feeling like sports have been like kind of getting less entertaining. I don't know why. I guess it's because they're trying to make with football they're trying to make an unsafe sport safe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You seen them practice helmets they be using? They're like all padded up on the outside. they're big as like they look big as hell. They got like all like type of padding on the outside.
Nah,
But it's like there's no point in doing all that whenever y'all just gonna slap your heads together during the game.
And that's kind of one thing, like, I didn't realize until I started watching some rugby, but, like, I think it's because they go out there in armor that they feel invincible. You know what I mean? Like, the people that play rugby, it seems like get less injured.
Of course, because they don't got all that stuff on.
They don't feel like they can run out there head first and just, like, as fast as you can run, slam into somebody
Got an arm
who's
tackle,
running
buddy.
back at you.
You got an arm tackle, buddy.
Yes. And so when you put on basically armor and a helmet and shoulder pads, I mean, like, you're just going to lower your head. I mean, that I just learned recently, like, the top of your head, after it gets fully formed and everything, one of the toughest bones in your body. But that doesn't mean you're not bouncing that skull around in there, or the brain
Bouncing
around.
the brain right off the
Yes.
skull.
Yes.
Shit vibrating.
Man,
It's rough out here, man.
that's what I learned in that, my job sponsored a little self-defense class. Really.
Oh yeah, I remember you was telling me about that. You said your coworkers and they're getting busy, acting up.
Oh yeah, man, that's what I was gonna say. But the guy asked me, he was like, "You've been in about every class. Like, what do you think about it?" Because I was signing people in and stuff, and I was like, "Man, like, it's really cool how you can take something that's super serious and heavy and like make it fun for people. Like, everybody laughed at least one time, you know. Like, I thought that was pretty neat. But on the other hand, like, this is some people, like, he would ask in the beginning of the class, and he was like, "Have y'all ever taken any type of self-defense or like combative, like, you know, like military experience, any type of like hands-on activity?" And almost everybody said no. I mean, like, there was a couple military people in there. There was a couple like ex-wrestlers, but like, that's it. And like, so for majority of the people, it's their first time getting hands-on activity like this, and they're not taking it super serious.
You get your ass whipped.
I mean, like I said, he was doing it lightheartedly, and we were all having a good time. But like, this is your one chance with a professional for free to talk about self-defense, like a live safe and maneuver, or whatever. And like, you're not gonna try.
I don't know. Some people they just ain't got the right mentality about the certain things.
But he,
Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm glad bro had a good session and stuff, but I honestly don't want no laughs. If we ain't here for the self-defense, I don't want nobody cracking no jokes and nothing. Let's get down to business.
and say now that's what I like. I think he could tell that's what I was getting at when I said that. Like, why didn't you make them be more serious about this if it's their one opportunity? And he was like, for a lot of these people, like, the confidence or like he's like, it's not in human nature to want to fight somebody. Like, you kind of have to learn that in, or like be brought up in a rough, or like, you know, like, if you've never
I
seen
get
violence,
what he's saying,
you
but
like,
I gotta politely disagree. But I get what he's saying.
right? Like, I know you like, I see where you're
That
coming
fight
from.
or flight, you know. Like,
Yeah.
you got human nature. That's definitely in.
But like,
Because we're animals.
we were talking about it.
Bunch of savages.
We were talking about it like the school we went to. People weren't
Degenerates.
on fighting like that. Like, they didn't even want to. Like, they would
Right.
talk a lot of game, but like, end of the day, punches start coming. They were like, no. So like, for a lot of people, it's not even there. And like, he was like, I just don't want to like any type of way scare these people away from this experience. Like, I would rather them be having fun and get interested rather than like me say one mean comment and they shut everything down and don't even take anything away from this class. Because he was like, if we're all having a good time here, then they're gonna think back on this positive experience and be like, oh, maybe I would take a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class or something, or maybe I would seek out further knowledge on this topic. But if I just got shot down and embarrassed because I didn't try very hard on the first one because I was nervous, you know. He was real deep about it.
You know, I be thinking funny, bro. What if you watch them? So what if you was like out and about in the town at a bar and watch your self-defense instructor get his ass whooped all up and down the bar?
I'll
What
say
would you do? Would you keep taking the class?
definitely not. Definitely not. No way. But I will say, because I was there most of the time, and like a majority of the people there were like either females or not very able-bodied.
Yeah.
He was picking me to be the
You
help,
seem
come
fit,
help me
seem
out.
physical.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna make you uncomfortable by like grabbing around you or anything like that. You know, like he doesn't want to make anybody uncomfortable. He's very professional about that kind of stuff. And so like I told him that I've been on the wrestling team. Like I've been contacting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Do this.
very intimate with some freaking. So we did most of the stuff, and I'm telling you, like, just the swiftness and the strength off of like him not even trying to hurt me, like he would hurt somebody. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Gonna touch something up.
Dude, it was one time. There was one technique where like he grabs around your throat, or you grab around his throat, and he like pretty much captures your whole both your hands at the same time. He about broke my wrist like 5 times. Where I could feel it. I would be twisting him out every
Playing
time.
with my health in here, trying to show off.
Yeah, it's like back in wrestling practice when the coach got a little too into the move learning. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it on a small body.
Hey, easy. I'm fragile.
Fragile, my bones about to break.
Let's get into this advice, man. Got some fans writing in to us. We finally
yeah.
appreciate it. We've been wanting to see it for a while.
Read what we got, man.
I got you one, man. We keep it all anonymous, you know what I'm saying? Just because that's how I like to do it. I ain't going to front y'all out there, put y'all on blast or nothing. But let's go. Here we go. Let's see what this one says. All right. Hey, QTM crew. I watch your guys' podcast to notice how comfortable you all are on camera, and I really suffer from social anxiety. Are there any tips you can give on being more comfortable around groups of people or being at parties or festivals or anything like that?
All right, so I'm gonna just run it back, make sure I got what you said. You said this guy said we seem comfortable on camera, and like he's a little socially awkward out in situations where there's like a crowd, big or small, around. Basically, what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what, that's pretty much it.
I like to run it back because sometimes I'm listening to a podcast and they'll read the question one time. I'm like, wait, what you had? And I'm driving like I gotta back up. Like we'll give them the rundown again.
Yeah.
Back it up, repeat it for them.
I guess that's one part of it right there is I know you're shy about it, but you got to make sure you get your point across, make sure it's not being misinterpreted.
Yeah, definitely. And I think being quiet is not a bad thing as long as when you say something, you mean it, And like, if you're gonna be quiet when you say something, you need to mean it because everybody's listening at that point.
Sure. You can start building it though just by like being more talkative. Like I know we got a lot of like college viewers and stuff, but I don't know where you're at in life. But like if you were in a college setting or high school setting, like be more just start with being more open in like that setting. A classroom setting is a good place to start.
100%.
Spreading your social wings, I guess. That's like one of the main places I would start. And then if you're already older, maybe established at your job, I'm not going to tell you to start like trying to be friends with your coworkers because I hate that. But whenever you go out to like a bar or something, you're by yourself, maybe spark up a conversation with just the bartender. Start small. Start with little things here and there. Break that ice.
Definitely. I think that's a problem with the time we're living in right now is everybody's trying to hop on a trend or a wave and have the same opinion or whatever. And it's like the individual that you are is what makes you cool.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people
Be
don't
you.
understand that.
Don't
like,
try to fit in.
Yeah.
Be you as much as because there's gonna be a bunch of people that don't like you for how weird you are, but then there's gonna be about 5 to 6 people that love you for those exact reasons.
Yeah, definitely like that.
And 5 or 6 people gonna rock with you.
And they might not be exactly like you, but you being yourself is much more cool than you trying to be somebody else every time. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to be somebody else, then like you're not even comfortable.
It's a big problem.
It's getting that little douce.
Yeah.
We want the big bottle.
You got one?
What?
Did the folks they sent you one, didn't they?
Oh yeah, we got the QTM chat going. You said, let's see. I just want to say like back to the one we were talking about, the guy who's socially anxiety or whatever it is. Like I said earlier, your voice makes an impact and it's important whether you use it for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. So like that, yeah, like you said, like speak up in class, answer a question, like speak up at work, throw an idea out there, or like tell somebody you really like their idea, or if you didn't like their idea, be honest and be super polite about it. But like that's always important is if you feel a strong way about something, put that energy out into the universe because you're feeling it.
Yeah.
And like just be a professional about it.
See who's gonna grab at it.
Just be professional and don't.
Somebody somewhere thinks like you. That's what's great. What we don't realize is like somebody somewhere thinks exactly like you.
Or the people you're around don't think like you, and they need that outside third party opinion. Because like, I think I mean, that's where I'm at my job. I'm like the youngest person in my little crew, so I have a very different opinion on the
Right.
world than they do. So they need to hear it, and they might have never thought that before, but like it makes sense. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't make it like that idea was trash. You know, like that's not a good thing to say.
Just
But
talk
be like,
about how it could possibly be better.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Or how that could be seen in a negative light. But like, don't make it about the person whose idea it was. Keep it professional. Keep it, you know, keep
Got
it.
a lot of advice off that one question.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But keep it real. Okay, here's one. We said we're not gonna drop the names, but you think we dropped the general location? Or nah? Nah.
We're gonna keep it all the way anonymous,
All right.
classified,
This guy said, "Yo."
all safety.
This guy said, "Yo, I'm a listener from Classified. I've been working at this chemical plant for a few years now, and it seems like everybody around me is getting paid more than I am. What should I do about it? I'm ready to walk off for real, but I wanted to hear y'all's advice first."
I ain't never been asked to determine somebody's livelihood before.
A future for real.
Shit. Listen, man. Don't work for money.
Oh man, that's
No,
powerful.
you gotta work for money, but you gotta work for like the right money. Do us something that you can, not something that you can just get through. Like do something that you kind of like doing, something that you could see yourself wanting to grow a knowledge of.
Yeah, I really like that. That's definitely something we've been hitting on a lot recently on this podcast. Is like, it's not about. It's like what you do. If you love it, you don't really think about the money like that.
Exactly.
Because you could be struggling, but love your job every day and like not
I
even
recently
think about the
did that.
struggle.
I took a job like kind of to learn, get more comfortable. I took a job to like learn more about something, and then it ended up being one of the jobs that like one of my highest paying that I've ever had.
And that's the thing is, if you really get into it, then you're gonna like strive at that job. You're really gonna make a way for that upward mobility. But like if you don't like what you're doing,
I'm playing. Let me fix my posture so I don't have back problems when I get older. Let me get this 90-degree angle.
My
in
back
here.
hurt.
Put this 90.
my back hurt.
His back hurt. His back hurt.
That was good stuff.
I need to
by
go
the
watch
way.
our members only episode to catch that joke.
Yeah,
Go do it
run
right
it
now.
back.
It's
Run it
hilarious.
back.
Skip to 33:43. 33:43 on the timestamp. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but running back to this question, the guy's talking about he's been at the same place for a while. He thinks he's getting paid less than the people around him. I would assume since he's saying this, that he's definitely working at least as hard or like has the same position as the people around
Yeah.
him, or he wouldn't have brought it up, you know, because like if you're not working as hard as them and you're not doing the same type of job, then maybe they're getting paid more than you for a reason, you know.
Right.
That's something to consider. Like look around you and like how much people are getting done. Like, are you getting done that much? Are you getting done more? Are you
Not.
showing up on time type of deal?
Exactly.
Are you leaving on time? Are you taking breaks without telling anybody? Like, it could be you.
Exactly.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie and act like that hadn't been me before.
Yeah.
You know, like
and then another thing is you can't be worried about other people while you're at work. You only need to worry about what you can do and your contributions. Because I went through that like one time at a job where I was, man, I'm doing all this. This motherfucker ain't doing nothing. But it's like, it's not your job to worry about them. You worry about you and what you got to do.
I would say
Now,
it's
once it starts affecting, you know, what you have to do, I mean, that's whenever you have a conversation about it. But still, either way, they're going to do what they're going to do. So you just do what you do to cover your end. Because what else are you going to do?
that's what I was gonna say. Though is like, you kind of should be worried about what other people are doing because if you know for a fact you're doing more than this guy all day every day and he's getting the same pay as you, that's a problem. Like that shouldn't be acceptable. And so like I remember working at a local grocery store and like
That's the thing, though. You can't be watching somebody else all day. You're going to start, because that's the problem. If you're watching them all day, you're not doing what you're supposed. Like you're not working as hard or doing whatever you're supposed to.
oh
do.
yeah, if you got
'Cause
like
you're not even thinking about it. You're so like, man, look at this. He not doing this and that. He not. And then you go slowly. Your work is gonna start.
yeah, if it's all day every day, then yeah, that's definitely too far. But like if you just notice like buddy's standing around doing nothing and you're always busting it and you're getting the same pay, like I would probably bring that up.
The
to my
thing is,
manager
when
and
you
be
really
like,
working and you're really busy, you're not noticing nobody else. When you're really doing what you're supposed to do, focus on your goals. You don't even notice somebody else not doing what they're supposed to do.
no, bro, I notice if I'm walking through somewhere and my brow is sweating and I'm breathing heavy and you're leaning up against something, taking a sip of your drink with your phone in your hand, acting like nothing's going on, I'm noticing that.
For sure.
And I mean, I can't not notice it. Like I said, be aware of your surroundings. Like, and I'm not saying you got to think about that and dwell on it all day long, but at the same time, like, know your value, know your worth, and if that's what he's worth and you're getting paid the same, like, I'm not trying to say stop working very hard, but like, make sure you're getting paid for it, you know.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, if you're not getting paid as much as them, but you are that guy who's taking a break whenever you want and never sweating, and you see other people that are sweating and are worried about being back on, like, that might be part of it, you know. And so I would say, like, yeah, know your worth, and definitely try to, like you said, if it's not what you're passionate about, then, you know, like, keep doing what you got to do until you can find something else. But, like, don't just leave with no plan. I definitely wouldn't suggest that. Not in
Never
these
do
times.
that. Always
Yeah.
have the job already ready.
Like, yeah, you put in your 2 weeks notice, and then maybe less than 2
Oh,
weeks
nah,
later,
I'm talking
you were
about-
working
nah,
there.
Nah. I'm talking about you gotta have it. You start and then you just hit them with it. Yeah, this is gonna be my last couple days here. I start this other job Wednesday.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the 2 week notice at the moment.
Only if it's a job you think you're gonna need again, and don't ever quit in like a stank fashion. You know, always keep a good face card. But I'm just saying they would fire you without giving you that 2 week notice.
Yeah.
So don't hold yourself. It's just if it's a good job you think you might could work at again, then you leave that 2 week notice. Leave everything on good terms. Try to leave everything on good terms. But sometimes, hey, fuck them.
And one of the ladies I work with, she's a rapper too. Actually, I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
if you know that or not, but she quit her job for like she had a very good reason. You know what I mean? And she had another job lined up and all this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, had it ready
And-
to go.
Right? Yeah. Like she was she did it the right way, and it turned in her 2 weeks. You know, was real polite about it. But then, like, the people she worked with at the other place were like, "What happened? You know, like, where'd you go?" Blah, blah, blah. And she was telling one of them about it. And I guess like the next week, they quit. You know, and they pretty much had the same thing to say that she did. And basically, it was like, "Yeah, she told me I needed to do this." And it's like, no, I just told you what I did. I definitely didn't say that's what
Couldn't
you
be
need to do.
Could not be me.
I can't.
I ain't
believe
with that following people out the door shit. Nah.
Not unless you got another job lined up, right? Like if the doors,
You're crazy to let somebody get you riled up to go like leave your job.
you
without
just
having
need a
solid
plan. Yeah, you need your own plan. Like they had their plan to leave. Now, if you really want to leave, it's time for you to work on your own plan to leave. Like get them job applications out there. They
Get
got
them rolling. Get them rolling.
Indeed.com.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I keep mine
Looking
deep
it up.
bussing.
Yeah, update it. Resume
I
clean.
keep mine deep bussing.
Yeah, open for work.
Yeah. Let them know.
Ah man, you think we got a good lick on that question? You think we got it squared
For
away?
sure.
Yeah.
We're professionals. Well, not until we get paid. Until we get some
We're
sponsors.
professionals.
We
He
real
said,
clean,
he said,
man.
"I'm ready to walk off for real," but I wanted to hear y'all's advice. So if you're ready to walk off for real,
It's probably time to walk off, but make
Eh.
sure got that income ready. to
yeah,
go.
I was about to say I would do two things. I would start lining up your next job, and then when you got that one either like lined up and you know you want to go, or you got that one lined up and you're not sure. If you're not sure you want to go, then go ahead and talk to your manager after you got it lined up and be like, "Hey, listen, I've got this new job lined up, and I'm really thinking about going because I don't feel valued here. And like if you want to keep me, you need to make me feel more valued than these people are about to. Because right now, like I can see what's going on. I'm not stupid. Like you're not paying me what everybody else is getting paid, and I'm working just as hard, if not harder. So like, what's that about?" Type of deal. But on to the next. On to something new.
We got one more.
Yeah, I got one more.
We'll just get a folks one more, man. We appreciate y'all sending this in. Y'all keep sending it in, man.
Yeah.
Media
We love to
at
hear it.
gmail.com. Send us any questions.
We'll try to get
Or
to
you can
them
just
all.
DM us on Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Yeah, we all over the place. We got a it's X now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
X now.
it's X. We have an X account.
Yeah, that little logo kind of sexy.
You see SoundCloud, they changed their logo black, too. It's
Oh,
not orange
really?
anymore.
I got that Apple
Yeah.
Music.
It's
Not
black
trying to-
and with the little white cloud instead of orange.
Oh wow.
I lost that shit on my phone. I couldn't even
They
find
look
it.
too much like an adult website with
Yeah.
that orange. anyways,
And we got a LinkedIn. We got a LinkedIn.
that's what I'm
Stop
talking
playing
about.
with us.
Hit us up. You can find us out there.
We
QTM
young enough
Media.
for TikTok and mature enough for LinkedIn.
Yes, sir. But we don't have a MySpace. Not that mature. Hey, QTM, I need some relationship advice. Might be able to help you, might not. I've been talking to this girl for about 3 months now, and there are on and off periods where we're really clicking and other times we barely speak. How should I go about making things better? So he said, dating this girl, talking to this girl, I guess, for 3 months. And sometimes it's really hot and bothersome, and sometimes it's really cold.
Time to be hot and heavy.
I gotta be so
You got that.
cold.
Y'all got that hot flame, that thing that burn quick. You know what I'm saying? It burn quick. No, I'm just kidding. What you need to do, man, is you need to make sure you're open with the communication.
Yeah.
Everybody be lacking. Don't hold. You be holding it back. You know what you want to say. You just don't be saying it. You gotta cut it out. You just gotta drop it.
Grow up.
You just gotta drop it. Let them know how you feel.
And that's the thing, man. Like, if you feel grown enough to say what you feel and you really mean it, and they don't, then maybe it's probably just time to move on. You know, like that's kind of where I'm at these days. Like, I know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna tell you.
Not, yeah.
And if you're not on the same wave, then I'll catch you later. You know?
Sayonara.
We can be friends.
Exactly. But I think you should definitely make sure you, instead of just professing your things, make sure people need to start asking other people what their goals and intentions are before they get involved with something, because it could be I ain't trying to get on you like that, but it could be like it's just cold sometimes, and maybe it might be just something casual.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing. Like, I think it's probably better for you to ask them first.
Let them,
and hopefully they're open and honest with you.
That way you know.
Yeah, because if you tell them what you're looking for first, they might honestly use that against you and be like, "Oh, I know."
So you might just be her little yeah. Might just be her little yeah.
Yeah, and it's better that she tells you that than you find out on your own.
Exactly.
For real. And that's for anybody. Oh, we got a phone call on the podcast. What do we got?
Oh, it's going good. We're about to wrap it up now.
And he's giving away the drop on us, letting them know where we at. So we about to wrap it up.
Okay, it's just me and Bryson.
Name dropping.
Yeah. All right. Got you. No problem. All right.
And right here, when we're really big time with this,
We make
we're
boss moves. That's just what it is. I told y'all earlier, like my boy Kev say.
motion.
Motion.
Motion. That's what I was gonna say. When we really make it big time, that's when we drop the advertisements that he's gonna be like, "Hello," and then we like, and now a break for our sponsors.
Sponsored to you. Sponsored in part by.
Oh yeah.
Who do you think would be the first company to sponsor us? What's the first type of company that's gonna sponsor QTM? Who messing with the movement, man? Who do you think is checking out?
All right, you know who I think it's gonna be. Who I hope it is actually.
Who it is?
All right, and I'm gonna bring it back to that episode with our dear entrepreneur, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
remember? Man, he was a good one. But he tried to put you on, and I know you ain't listened to him. The
What is it?
bidets, man.
The bidets. You think we're
booty
gonna get
washer.
You think we're gonna get sponsored by a bidet
That
company?
clean spray. Yeah, man, I've heard it a lot on podcasts before, and I'm telling you what, I would endorse it.
Give me a drop.
I
Give
would
me a drop for the bidet. Who makes bidets? What's the company?
Are we gonna? We're not getting paid for this, but I'm telling you, we should be. Tushy. That mytushy.com. Go ahead and get you a couple, man. I know you got two toilets now, baby. Hook up your guests with that clean bum. You know what I mean? That real fresh out the
don't know about
shower
that.
water.
I don't know about that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know about that, but you know how much cleaner you feel when you get out of the shower.
I said I don't know if that'll be the first company to sponsor us.
Oh, yeah. I believe it. I'm putting that into the universe.
I like it.
What do you think, man?
Shoot, I think it's gonna be what's it gonna be? I think they gonna want us to try to sell them Android phones for them.
Yeah, I
Get
can't.
that green text popping for them folks.
I really can't say I agree with that one.
Yeah, I think they gonna want us to try to sell them Androids, boy. Google or Motorola or somebody.
I'm not trying to-
Samsung.
You got You got
Don't worry about what I got, man. If they gonna, I'll sponsor whatever they want me to.
Get the all new Samsung Galaxy, $399 at your local Best Buy. Yeah,
That's cheap, yeah.
It'll never be that.
I was
It'll be
about to
like
say, I'll probably
$1,000,
get it if
but
it's
that was a good drop.
$399.
Samsung, fuck with me.
Now we're break. Yeah.
Fuck with me. Make sure the mic was on.
Man, you know, people in their car be like, what did I just hit? What did I just run over? All that bumping
Man,
and
ran
jumping.
up on some motivation because this is the Qualified to Motivate podcast. I never even did the intro. How y'all like that?
Yeah, welcome
I
to
never
the
even
show.
did the intro.
Welcome
Y'all
to
didn't
the
even know what
show.
you was watching.
They do now. QTM
Qualified
Media.
to Motivate. It's been your man, Dante Quitman.
Yes, sir.
The wonderful Cherry Top co-host,
Bryson.
Bryson
You
Rodier.
know what it is. You know what it is. It's that motivation. We're trying to spread the good word out here.
If we can't motivate you, I'm going to at least try to make you laugh.
One or the other. And that's what I'm saying. Don't take this advice to heart because we are, we're not lawyers. We're not doctors. We ain't got no PhD.
Really
in
some
them.
fuck-ups.
Yeah. I was about to
Nah, I'm
say,
playing.
it's all what we would do.
You can
It's
trust
not
me.
what you
I
would
cross
do.
my leg when I talk.
I mean, if you
That's a
want to take it.
trustworthy source right there. Somebody throw the leg up there when they talk.
It's like one of those lifeguard little warnings, like swim at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? If
Exactly.
you're
That's
going to take this
exactly-
advice, that's on you.
That's- yeah.
You made that decision. I'm not telling you to do none of this. I'm just telling you what
Shouldn't
I
be
think
getting your
I
advice
might
from
do.
YouTube anyway.
Read the Bible or something for real. That's where it is.
Go find God. All right.
That's got the good advice
It's
in
been
there.
real though, man.
Yeah,
I love
thank
doing
y'all
this,
for
bro.
watching. Thank y'all for
Appreciate
listening.
y'all for listening and tapping in, sending your comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all
Yeah.
of that. Share.
Need some
post,
advice?
tag,
Want to get it from the
yes.
from the redhead and the dreadhead? You know.
Man, it's the Redhead and the Dreadhead. We ain't chopped it up with y'all in a minute. I think this like the third installment of the Redhead and the Dreadhead.
Right.
Pressure. Just like the music getting louder. It's pressure.
Gang, everything gon' be okay. If you see us coming and walking your way, you best say what up to the gang. If you got a problem, then we on the way. Don't nobody fuck with the gang. Gang.